All right, guys. So, whew, some. I'm going to be honest. It sucks to be a gamer right now. As a PC gamer now, I used to be console gamer. Maybe over. It was probably 1 year ago. I was still a console gamer. So, I honestly. It still hurts a little bit, but Xbox was holding out, and I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised just because eh, Nintendo was doing it, PlayStation has done it. It was a matter of time, honestly, and we're living in the silver age of gaming. I'm gonna make a video about that. What was the golden age of gaming? But this is silver age of gaming. Um, So the good times are over. There's still some good things happening right now. We have never been more united as gamers, but in terms of quality of games and just how much a game should cost and everything else like that, it's gone downhill. Right? We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna sugarcoat this. This is how it is. And there was an announcement, which is basically Xbox is now increasing their games to $80, as we can see right here. Um, yeah, right there. So yeah, some of our new first-party games will launch at $79.99 beginning this holiday season. But that basically means the next game that's going to be released, well, first-party games, they're going to be $80. And Xbox was doing such good moves. They were releasing such good games. They were making really good plays, and it was too good to be true. Something had to bite them in the ass. Some greed had to, be there. So yeah, but that's not the only thing. We Xbox at least could have made fun of PlayStation for the price of their consoles, controllers, and everything else, because Xbox was usually a little bit cheaper. Well, that is over as of now, too, because the Xbox Series S and X availability may continue to change over time depending on the retailer and by country. But pricing for our headsets will change in the USA and Canada only. So this only affects USA and Canadian gamers. Some controllers, like our adaptive controller and adaptive joysticks, will remain the same price. But this does in fact change. The headsets will change. And I know I'm going out of order, but I'm going through things that actually matter because, while yes, buying a console is a lot of money, it's usually a one-time purchase over the lifespan of that generation of consoles, and then you're good, right? So anywhere between 5 to 7 years, maybe even 10 if you're pushing it. So that's why I'm looking at that at the end. But controllers, headsets, that I feel you change them not regularly. It shouldn't be regularly, but you do change them more often, right? It depends on what kind of games you are playing and everything. A controller could last you a month to it could last you maybe a couple of months to maybe even a year. So again, it really does depend on what type of gamer. But here's the big one too. Beginning on May 1st, we will be adjusting pricing on Xbox consoles, controllers in the Xbox store and provide updates recommending pricing to local retailers. So yes, there was in fact an increase to all pricing of all hardware and software apparently. So games are now going to be costing 80. And how much did they increase them? I will be honest with you guys. I started on Xbox. I'd never left Xbox as an actual gamer. I had the PlayStation 2, but I was just there playing really weird games. And my first I think like console where I actually took gaming seriously was the Xbox 360. So yeah, there is that, sadly or fortunately, however you want to look at it, right? And it's just everything's increased. And it's sad because this is probably going to be the trend now for all of the major companies: PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. Nintendo, we already see how greedy they're becoming. PlayStation has always been greedy, and now Xbox has also just started to be greedy, and it's quite sad. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at this, and we have some bad news now. It's really bad. It's looking really, really goddamn bad. Everything has increased quite a bit, and now it's basically it's okay. So let's get started. Let's start with this because I know I'm rambling a bit. I'm just very surprised by this, and this is the official one for USA. This is the one we're going to be talking about. I'll show the rest in a bit because they also have the pricing now for UK, Australia, and Europe, I believe. I'll talk about my country in a little bit, which is Mexico. For us, it doesn't really change that much, but for you guys, it changes quite a bit. So we have the first one, the Series S with only the 500 gigabyte storage. That one went up, so now we're looking at a new price of $379. So we're looking at a price of $379 of increase, almost $400. Almost 400. This is 380 basically, 79.99. This is $380 now, right? The Series S, which again, you shouldn't even be buying the Series S. It's not worth it. Then we have the 1 terabyte Series S, Xbox Series S, at 429, which is kind of funny because you could have bought an Xbox Series X last year for $500, more or less. And the Series S, you could have bought it for $300. So quite a big, like very big increase to price. So now the Series X digital is $550. And the Series digital version, the one, so just full digital, is $550. Then we have the Series X non-digital. You could buy that for $600. That is a lot of money. A lot of money. So, I'll be honest with you guys. For $600, before I could argue if you are... I'm not trying to promote, PC gaming. But if you were honestly trying to get into the gaming scene as of now, and you're like, what do I buy, a console or PC? At this point, for the price that both consoles, the major ones, PlayStation and Xbox, we're not going to include Nintendo in here. But if you're comparing both of them, honestly, for the price point of both, you could just build yourself a budget PC. And I know it hurts to say it, guys, but yeah, $600 is now a budget PC. So honestly, you could buy yourself a very decent budget PC for $600. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how you're building it. But overall, you could buy a decent mid-budget PC for $600. Now here, the Xbox 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition is going for $730. I wouldn't even touch that. That is such a goddamn... Just because it's a special edition, F that. Don't even buy it. It's not worth it. Controllers. Oh my god. Okay, new pricing. I had not bought a controller in a while, and I forgot about these prices. So an Xbox wireless controller core is $65. No. No. The Xbox wireless controller color is now $70. Holy Christ. Xbox wireless controller special edition are now going for $80. So for the price of a new Xbox game, first party is the same price for an Xbox wireless controller special edition. Xbox wireless controller limited edition is now going for $90. No. And Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2, $150. No. These prices are ridiculous. Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2, $200. So basically $180 less than the console of the Series S2 512 gigabyte version. No. Oh my god. Xbox stereo headset, it's for $65. And then the Xbox wireless headset for $120. Oh, $120 for Fina Wireless. No. Oh my god, these prices. I'm sorry. I can't. I really cannot. I am well, here are the prices, guys. All I could say is it's over. Xbox, I have no idea what they're doing. Uh at This is Europe. For Europe, these are the prices. I'll let you guys go over it. 350 euros for the Xbox Series S. For the 1 terabyte version of the Xbox Series S, 400 euros. For the Xbox Series X Digital, we're having at 550 euros. And for the Xbox Series X, we're looking at 600 euros. Basically the same price. Obviously not the same value because euros and dollars, but you know. And for the Xbox Series X 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition, we're looking at 700 euros. And here are the controllers. I can't really talk about this because I have no experience with euros. So my European viewers tell me what is going on here, if this is good or if this is bad. Because I personally have no idea. So yeah, Xbox is losing their mind. They have no idea what's going on. For here in Mexico, the prices didn't change basically at all. They it was like 500, 1,000 pesos more. So yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. And here we could see exactly everything that changed. I love how it says in the USA and Canada only, but I no. It's bad, guys. I think it's really bad to be a gamer. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm really shocked. Really, really shocked. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, leave a like, and share the video. And I'll see you later.